Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Thursday snapshot. We'll be looking at 13W4A, and well, there's some good updates in this snapshot. Some not so much, and we're gonna start with the newest, latest update, and it has to deal with bone meal. Bone meal doesn't have the same properties as before. Bone meal, for anyone that doesn't know, it instantly grows food or crops. Well, in the latest snapshot, it doesn't. It does this. It sparkles. And, well, it kind of grows food, but it takes about 7 clicks for it to go through. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that right there is fully grown wheat. It's the same thing with potatoes and carrots. I obviously completely reverse those, but if I was to click 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bam, that's fully grown potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that is fully grown carrots. It takes about 2 bone meal for trees. So that's kind of it with how bone meal works. The next kind of update tweak is a very disappointment because they just added this, and it would be actually very cool if it was still in the game. But if you were to take seeds, I'm guessing it also works with crops and whatnot, and you have dispensers with bone meal in it, it will grow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will automatically grow the wheat. Now, the only thing that doesn't work is dispensers and seeds. It doesn't automatically plant it. Something like that would be very cool. Let me see, 57. 57. Okay, so it doesn't overgrow it. So you can literally do some sort of automatic growing operation with this, and you won't lose bone meal. It will only dispense them if there is seeds that can grow. So that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so that's a new update with bone meal and dispensers. And like I said, it would have been greater if the dispensers had this feature back in the day, so you can obviously, have an automatic wheat farm. Like I think there's like a bud switch version. You know what, that would have been cool. So yeah, dispensers have a lot of new update features. So let's look more into that. I would have to say that this update is definitely a dispenser update. As you can see right here, right off the bat, there are now 2. I don't know if you can notice that, but it does look like a new block. Well, it's not. It is the dispenser and the dropper, but now they can be placed on the ground or in the ceiling. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't really see the use of it. Well, I do see the use of it, but I don't have a physical world yet to change certain devices or contraptions I have. So this is not really useful for me yet, but for anyone else out there that has builds out there that might want to require dispensers or droppers to be on the roof or this or on the floor, then you know what, that's gonna be really good. I guess this too can also be done. Bam, that right there can dispense at least 3 items. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Our next item with the dispensers, again, there's a lot of dispenser updates, and that is TnT. Oh yeah, bam. So I think some people might have wanted this from time on, but dispensers now dispense TnT and it's charged. Basically, what's happening with the dispenser and the dropper is basically they've kind of like split into 2. Think of it like one person, and then it has split personality, and then bam, it kind of separates in a magical way. Well, this is kind of it with the dropper and the dispenser. The dropper is now going to try and take over what the dispenser has done, but its only purpose is to drop. The dispenser now has a more longer road. It has, like endless possibilities of doing whatever it wants. So things like the bone meal, kind of using it and whatnot. You can also use the dispenser and flint and steel. If you get this, bam, 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 it activates that. It obviously still uses the durability, so that's whatever. But yeah, there's gonna be I'm hoping a lot more things with the dispenser that, well, I never really thought about. Well, because the TnT is now like this, I used to play on a faction server. We did a lot of TnT cannons, and well, this is your basic TnT cannon. I added the second row just before this video, so I have not tested it. It doesn't have TnT in it yet, so we're gonna have to see what that's like. But yeah, this is a TnT cannon. It has the water flow, so it doesn't blow up the TnT. We have our set charge for our cannonball. Let's kind of see how it works. Okay, TnT activated. The fireball goes off. Bam! That was a little disappointing as it didn't really go anywhere. Let me try a little trick. If we use a trapdoor, it might be a different solution. But I want to see if this activates the top. No, that didn't seem to work. Okay, so I'm not gonna test that. We're gonna skip it. But if you could essentially activate both rows and have your your TnT get charged and go off, you can definitely make a stackable TnT cannon, because the more TnT, the farther your cannonball charged TnT will go. So that's really cool. So I was gonna try and show off the next layer, but it didn't work the way I thought it was gonna be. So off to our next item. I gotta get into my position. I really thought about something like a music wise to do for this, but just I don't want to deal with copyright stuff and permissions and whatnot. So think of Iron Man. Alright, yeah. So dispensers now equipped armor, and the first thing when I heard about this update was Iron Man. Just the fact that like he kind of has his armor equipped and whatnot. That was the first thing I thought of this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So dispensers and armor, pretty handy, I would have to say so. So off to our next update. So there was a command or a game rule that I didn't know about last week, and that is the test for command. So if I do test for, it is now a command. And how it's used, it is used in the command block for testing purposes. The testing has made it possible for people to make doors and checks basically for commands. So I don't know that much stuff about the command, so I don't have anything set up. But the last week, so yeah, last week it had this new command test for. There's been a bunch of stuff on the Reddit forum, obviously using this type of command. So I definitely recommend you guys checking Reddit for the Minecraft updates for the test for commands. And today's new update with commands is the scoreboard. Dinnerbone tweeted that this can be used for like LPers and PvPs and whatnot. So there's going to be some sort of functionality with scoreboards. I guess you'd have to really go into the commands and whatnot to really get the hang of how to create the scoreboards and how to function them. They're not fully implemented. There could be some sort of screen board that gets implemented that connects it to the command block. I don't know yet. This is just a temporary command that's imported, I guess, to be played around with so far. But if you guys do want to see anything, command block related, definitely check out Seth Bling. He has everything to do with redstone and tutorials. That's the only person I know off the top of my head that would deal with command blocks. But yeah, the scoreboard thing, I can't wait for that to be implemented. A lot of vanilla stuff has been done with just, command blocks and how it's developed. So I can't wait for this scoreboard thing to be enabled. I also remember Dinnerbone tweeting something about colored names, so you'll be able to color people's names for teams and team friendly fire options. So again, if that goes with the scoreboard, you could kind of see like default PvP. So you won't need mods, you don't need anything like that. So that's gonna be pretty badass if it's really easy to set up. I think that's it for the game rules. I know I missed the first one, but the scoreboard is new for this week. So one of the last updates that I noticed on the Mojang's post is mobs are now afraid of minecart tracks. It's time set night. We need to spawn in some zombies. They don't look like they're afraid of minecart tracks or minecarts. Like, not at all. Like, they look like they're enjoying them. And I've tried this with creepers and skeletons, and I don't know what to say. They're not afraid of minecart tracks. I don't know why they posted this update, but yeah. I tried even like a little maze system here. They walk right over it like it's nothing. So just to end off the video, I just wanted to show you that, well, don't believe everything on the Mojang post, because sometimes it doesn't work. But so yeah, supposedly mobs are supposed to be afraid of minecart tracks. I thought maybe originally it was the minecart and they wouldn't walk on the tracks, but if you watch this, they clearly walked right over the tracks. If they were afraid of them, they would maybe walked around it like a solid block. But nope, that doesn't happen. So I'm going to end off the video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to get all updated or see future updates that I might have missed, make sure to check the description below for the Mojang post and the Reddit post. Also too, if you do want to download it yourself, you can obviously get it from there too. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I have a Twitter and Facebook. Those links will be in the description below if you want to check those out. But yeah, guys, this has been it for another snapshot update. If I missed anything or if there's anything new added and I missed it, you can obviously let others know by posting in the comments. Comments below. But yeah, this is it for another Thursday snapshot, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm DISPENSERS, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.